Good evening, guys, and welcome back to the classroom with Architect Mark. And tonight, we're going to be uh, moving along our layout discovery. Uh, this particular software actually has a lot of things inside of it, and it's almost like a separate program, but it's not. So let's head on over to the classroom and pick up where we left off last time. So here's the interface, the timer, and the start. So as you can see right now uh, in our paper, in our A3 size paper, there's a lot of things that we really don't want here if we're going to use this as a working drawing. So you want to be rid of this background here and this gray thing that's supposed to uh, represent the ground. So what we can do with that is we want to be editing our main uh, file. We can't simply take it away from here. We have to have something, a specific style that has none of that. So what you would want to do is to open this with SketchUp, any of them. So we'll open this one with SketchUp and wait for that to load. While that's happening, the idea behind the the file inside of layout is it's referencing this external file. So when you update this and you reopen layout or like update the model on it, it will follow what's happening. So our objective is to remove the sky and the ground, so we're gonna do just that by going through styles and creating one. So this is the present one. We'll edit it. And here we have controls for uh, how entities visually look to us. So we'll go to the background settings, remove the sky. So you can see that the background has changed to the same color and change this to white. Now, thing is, even though this is white, you'll find out that in our layout later, it shows up different. So right now we have it in white, and so let's you can see that when we updated that, there is now a architectural design style one. So this is the modified one, and we want to be using this for our layout. So let's save this and then go back to layout, and instantly when we go back, the model gets refreshed. That's a protocol that it's using. Now, if you look at it clearly, I'm not sure if you can see it. It's actually a little bit yellow than the paper. And I haven't found a way to actually make it transparent. This is the only way that's been available so far. So you need to be there's a little bit of discoloration between the actual element in the page. It it's supposed to it helps us identify where the boundaries of a particular reference drawing are, but for final output, that's just it's a little bit annoying, but that's what it is for now. So what do we have still here? Of course, you want to label these, and you can do it via the scrapbooks. There are some labels here which we can use. So as you can see, there are a lot of options for you here. So these are title block symbol, drafting symbols, and as you can see, there's a northing. There are several uh, drawing identifiers. So let's go with this uh, pretty standard one, and let's move into it. And the way to edit it is basically just double clicking on the element until it becomes this, the editable text box. We want this to say like rear elevation. Then move on to this one here. This is drawing 3, A, 0, let's see. Now the scale is just, since we already know, we can just, it's not adaptive as the drawings are. So that's for labels. And if you wanted to create text, of course, you can do that here. There's a tool here up top. There's a text tool, and then a label tool, and then a dimension tool. So text can be a floater, can be anywhere. Like, say this is there's a window, or yeah, just say NGL and move that downwards. So put that there for now. You could see earlier that there were snapping points. So all of those also exist here, which means when you're dimensioning, because after normal text, there are labels. You can see that this is a plaster ink finish. You can do those, and of course, dimensions. And you have snapping points, which makes it really easy to create dimensions here. So snap, snap, then this to that. So yeah, it's pretty useful and straightforward. And you can even do sections, but we will move on to that uh, soon also. Uh, so we have here controls for both the text and the dimension. As with normal layout, you can identify what type of placement the material will have, even the precision, how many zeros you want available to you. So let's try putting it to meter, millimeter and see. So there you go. If you want more information, you can do that, but normally meter works nicely. If you want to be free of these, so you're not gonna be selecting them, you can should be able to lock this view. So if you have everything locked, you won't have to think about accidentally moving them. So that's why you want to do that. But still, you can, the dimensions should be able to stick to them even if they are in a locked state. So there, for an example. What else we got? Of course, if you wanted to change the font, you can do that. Pattern fill. What happens to this? This is even more. I haven't tried this pattern fill before, and it's a little bit interesting. Maybe I need to select, oh, because this is locked. Let's just do a little bit of exploration. Yeah, so we didn't want to do that, definitely. So just undo it. Okay, it's unlocked. And just try putting a pattern. I'm not sure what that does, but it's probably for uh, the plan version maybe. You can also create shapes here. Like, for example, you want to be immediately saying, oh, you can have a window here that's circular. Oh, I see. So depending on what pattern you have open or selected, when you create a polygon, it uses that pattern. It's kind of okay. Like say we want this finish here, so it's pretty fast. It's just like hatching, except you do it in reverse. You do the hatch first, as long as you have a specific pattern field that you have selected. Right, so I suppose we can wrap it up tonight, right there. And let's see tomorrow if we would need to do something else with layout. Maybe show you the how you do it with a section. Right? I hope you learned something tonight, and I will see you guys again. Take care. Bye bye.